Marcy Christensen Burdick spent 48 years in the broadcasting field. She is a pioneer for women in the newsroom in South Dakota, and she has received many local, state, and national awards for both reporting and as a news manager.
Marcy is also in the Missouri Broadcasters Hall of Fame. KELOLAND's Tyler Louder sat down with her to talk about her career for tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
Marcy Christensen Burdick got involved in media with an after-school radio show at 14. After high school, she got her start with a local news station answering phones before she moved on to weather and reporting.
The first thing I wanted to do was earn my way in, and I really felt I needed to earn my way in. I did not want to be considered and treated differently because I was often the only female in the room. But I did have to confront head-on those things I did not expect.
She says an FCC mandate to diversify and hire more women helped her get her foot in the door, but it's not what kept her there.
When we were first starting out in the business, there weren't many women in the broadcasting or journalism business to speak of at all. We were a rare bird at that point. Well, I think a lot of young people probably saw her and thought, wow, we can all do this.
Christensen Burdick was able to convince then Governor Bill Janklow and U.S. Senator George McGovern, who were butting heads, to sit down and have a political debate in 1979.
And the big question has always been, why? Why would they do this? Well, they had an ongoing thing going, and she got them to come in and do a televised debate. And it was extraordinary. That's the kind of stuff that she did that people came to remember and respect her for.
After years of reporting, she moved up the ladder and became a news director, where she promised to do everything in her power to help employees succeed.
Well, I worked really hard to hire people who were smarter than I am and was, and then give them the runway to be able to voice their ideas, try the things they wanted to do. I've always believed that whether it's a newsroom or a company, it's stronger when you have a diversity of voice and idea.
She doesn't care if you're a man or a woman, if you're in a wheelchair, that doesn't matter one bit to her. Can you do the job? Do you deliver what you say you're going to deliver? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to grow? She is very, when I worked with her, she was very interested in growth.
Christensen Burdick was known for looking ahead to better serve those in the community and get them the information they deserve to know.
She was very organized. She was an incredible thinker, always thinking ahead. She was always thinking about, what's going to be on the news tonight, but also tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. She was always on top of everything.
Today, with the internet and social media, news is more accessible than ever before, and broadcasters come from many different backgrounds.
Can look at whatever form of media they choose to consume, and they are more likely to be able to find somebody who looks and sounds like them. And, at the end of the day, that's what we as broadcasters have to continue to work on, to continue to make that product so important.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Tyler Louder.